looks crazy. She likes my whole boots. She likes the slow dance. To some goals. She take a photo of the city nights and ice. Up in the lights. Yeah, I can't get enough of a small town boy like me. She's my ride or die, baby. She's my crazy. She's my laid back in the front seat. She's my with me till the end, girl. I turn up the 10, girl. She can have anybody that she wants to be, anywhere she wants to be. She loves a small town boy like me. I remember when this came out, I was obsessed. It was such a good song. This weather is killing me, Holmes. They give me a hangover. I made that apple bake. It's so good. It's so good. It's that viral apple cake where you make the cake batter and you bake the apples in the middle of it. It's kind of like, and I put so many apples that it turned into an apple cobbler. It's delicious. It's literally one of the best things I've ever made. And then I made a cream cheese icing to go on top. Oh my God. It's so good. I was trying not to eat too much of it so I don't damn fall asleep at 5 o'clock. It's good. At least there's a Dollar General by the house. That wasn't one of their better ones, but it's a classic, but still.
What was I like? You feel like you a slime in your head. People said you could be from north
We
side.
play the same songs over and over.
Sweet. To honor them.
Jennifer C.
Good selection. Fun is
It's an apple cobbler. It's so good too. Cream cheese icing.
at 60.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
One winner, $5,000 every day. Even this weekend, fall into 5K a day. The app, log in, and listen to this station for at least 1 hour every day. Qualify for a chance to win the national contest. $5,000.
Damn. My memory sucks. I knew I needed sleep meds, but of course I freaking forgot them.
Over 100 vendors and local crafters and 400 consigners. Plus, this weekend only, there will be over 38 unique traveling vendors for the holiday market.
Full from the apple cobbler with cream cheese icing. It's delicious. I didn't need a big plate of it. I ate like maybe a cup full and I feel stuffed. Sorry for people to go in the store. I don't want to have to walk in at the same time with other people. I guess. Damn it. No! I just spilled water everywhere. Not much, but still. Ugh. And I'm back. Damn it. Forgot. Yes. They got the store brand. Oh, that smells good. I'm doing that. $3. Boom. Can't beat these prices. Can't beat it. Hey, how are you? Yeah. And you don't even have to give me a bag.
Okay. Comes up to $7.85.
Awesome. Hope you have a great one.
You as well. Thank you.
All right. Oh. Smells so good. Smells like coconut. It's got the zinc in it, 1%. So it's the same thing. Just coconut flavored. Every time I eat, I feel so heavy. I don't like that feeling. It makes you not want to eat. Like, I hate that heavy feeling. Like I ate a whole damn turkey when I only had a half a cup of damn apple bake, whatever. It's an apple cobbler. It's the same texture as cobbler. It's delicious. 10 out of 10. One of the best things I ever made. And then I made a homemade cream cheese icing with powdered confectioner's sugar. I blended it up. God, it's so good. So good. I so smart. Tastes like fall. Tastes like fall. Apple, cinnamon. The leaves are so pretty. Tis the season for
And a long
jacket. Classic.
I want a girl who gets up early. I want a girl who stays up late. I want a girl with uninterrupted prosperity who uses a machine to cut through red tape. With fingernails shine like justice and a voice that is not like
full. 2 apples. That shit must have swelled up in my stomach. I drink it with apple cider, so.
This is what everything sounds like.
Journey. Jelly.
We were at the door before the end of the song. I said where to. She said I don't.
NASCAR driver. Seriously, I'm that good.
The windows down, town in the shit. Brooks in front of you. The windows down, you wanna get lost on the edge. Six packs.
Oh, yes! Uno, dos, tres. Let me get on the Wi-Fi. No, I'm not taking that Suboxone anymore. I'm done with it. This is week 2. I'm done. I ain't going back to that shit. I can't travel internationally when I got that shit. It stresses me out. I mean, if I'm going to go, like, overseas or something, you're going to need longer than 2 or 3 weeks worth of medication, honey, depending on where you're going. Like, it don't seem feasible if you're going to go somewhere to just stay for, like, a week. That medication is complex. You would think that you would get, like, a month's script, but it don't work like that. It takes a while to get to a month's script. My last doctor, actually, I passed, like, 2 or 3 drug tests within, like, a week. And she was like, oh, shit. She was like, I'm just going to go ahead and write you a month. I was like, ooh, thanks. But that's because I've been clean for, years. 4 years. So, over 4 years. Like, more like 4.5. I don't even remember. I asked her about the shot, and she didn't want to let me get the shot. And she's like, you're not ready for that. Girl, it's been 4 years. How long do you want me to stay on this medication? If they had their way, they're trying to put people on it like they put them on Xanax. Remember when everybody was on Xanax in the 90s? And nobody knew that it was bad for you? Until the early 2000s when people started dying and killing each other and robbing each other, and it became a whole epidemic. People mixing that and heroin and dying left and right. I don't know how many friends I lost from Xanax overdose. Probably a dozen. It was a horrible drug. And it was one of those drugs that people were on for 10, 20, 30 damn years. It's been out for decades. Probably damn the 70s. I don't know. I saw an hour special on it and I can't remember shit. I swear to God. If I could remember half of everything, I could probably make it better in life. I'm about to go take another shower and start getting ready for bed. Seriously, it's Sunday, Like, I'm trying to get up early in the morning and keep my, like, normal schedule of getting up early. I actually love traveling first thing in the morning. And so, when I start traveling at the end of the week, I'm going to be getting up at like 2:15 to get on the road 4 or 5 hours before everybody else. My plan is to go to like stop like one state below me, maybe like South Carolina or maybe even Georgia, and hang out for a little while. And then we'll probably end up in Florida at some point. I just don't know. Until I go to court, I won't know how long I have. You know what I mean? And that really sucks. Like, I haven't had those problems since 2016. So it's annoying. It's annoying to have to deal with this when I know that I didn't do anything wrong. And matter of fact, in my opinion, those ladies should have went to jail for trying to antagonize me. You know, it was very clear to me that they were nitpicking with me. You know, y'all remember that girl was high on drugs, and then that guy asked for my number, and I gave him my number, and I confronted him about his coworker being high in Planet Fitness. They were Planet Fitness employees. And I asked him, I said, are you aware that this girl is like higher than a Georgia pine? And he's like, oh, no, she's not. And so at that point, I'm like, okay, well, wait a minute. Nobody really goes to bat for other people unless you're involved. The only reason that you would get that defensive over somebody that, you know, either y'all are doing something together, or either y'all are doing drugs together, or either you know and you're complicit and you're just covering up for her because she's your friend. I don't know. But the way that he got defensive told me that he was going to tell her that I knew that she was high. And I definitely think that had something to do with it. But also, you know, I don't know. It was weird. The week before, I told you guys that something was off. And it's crazy how I can pick up on that shit. Like clockwork. Guess who owns Xanax? Take a wild guess. Pfizer. And they actually created the drug in 1969. In the 1980s and 90s, like I said, it gained popularity, so I was right. It became one of the most prescribed psychiatric medications in the United States. What they didn't tell you is that if you tried to stop taking it, you might actually die. You can absolutely die from Xanax withdrawal. Depending on the setting, how much you've been taking it, how long you've been taking it, why you were taking it, if you have any pre-existing health conditions. And everybody thought it was this great drug. I feel like we have a lot of drugs out like that right now. Nobody gives them time, you know. I'll be damned if I'm going to be a guinea pig. You ain't poking me with nothing. We'll talk about it in 30 years if people don't start dropping dead from cardiac arrest. How about that? Yeah, I know YouTube. No Sherlock. I'm full on apples. And I did eat some eggs and a little bit of gravy and like half a biscuit earlier. The horses are so pretty. Yep. Alcohol and Xanax. That's what they say. I'm going to tell you what, though. When you're coming off of heroin, it feels like you're going to die. Yo, I've been watching the Joe Rogan, Donald Trump. Did y'all watch it? It's good. It was 3 hours. It made him late to other events. So for those that don't know, Donald Trump went on Joe Rogan. He was on there for like right at 3 hours talking to Rogan about what his plans were for the economy, for the future. He talks a lot about his past business dealings with China, past business dealings with Putin. He talked about reconciling the war with Vladimir Putin and, is that his fucking name? Y'all know who I'm talking about, Russia. And Zelensky. He said that he wanted to have a sit-down meeting with both of them and come to some kind of, to stop the war. And he said that if he were in office, the war would have never started. I wholeheartedly agree with that. You know, it's almost as if they're that dumb, Brooke. They are. I just want to be clear that the only reason this war is going on is over money. The swamp is getting rich. Zelensky has gotten rich. He's bought property in Dubai. Was it a $16 million condo? And how many yachts? 3? I don't remember. But, yeah, it's been very lucrative for certain people. It's just really crazy that we keep giving money to them, and we got people that can't even pay rent. We got people displaced everywhere from hurricanes. He talked a lot of good stuff. Trump. I want some more apple cider. I heat it up in the microwave and it's really good. I know one thing. I'll be like really happy when I can get the hell out of Dodge. Like, I've been so bored just sitting here. Like, I would rather be, you know, in another state or just, you know, and I've got to wait on this court appearance. Oh, y'all, I was looking up my biblical name. Did you know that they mention Heather in the Bible? I had no clue. It's crazy. The name in the Bible stands for persistence and strength. It says that it's so wild. I was reading hold on, let's see if I can find it. Here it is. The spiritual significance. Brooke is also in there. Beauty and admiration. Resilience and strength. This is interesting. It says, Heather is a small shrub that typically grows in rocky areas and has beautiful purple or pink flowers. I know exactly what it looks like. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Never mind. While Heather is not explicitly mentioned in the Bible, its symbolism can be understood through its characteristics and associations. It's talking about, they used herbs in the Bible. And so it says prevalence and perseverance and endurance. Heather is known for its ability to thrive in challenging environments. I said, what the hell is going on? It's like reading your horoscope and it matches. Such as rocky soils and harsh climates. This resilience can be seen as a metaphor for perseverance. I can't say it. Perseverance and endurance in the face of adversity. The Bible encourages believers to remain steadfast in their faith when faced with trials and challenges. The heather plant is capable of growing and blooming in nutrient-poor soils, relying on its deep roots to access water and nutrients. The relevance on God's provisions mirrors the biblical teachings of trusting in His care and guidance. Embrace challenges. Persevere in faith. And it has a lot more. It was very interesting. I didn't even know you can have a biblical name. Apparently, there's like 20 J names in the Bible. I found that out today. I watched a whole classroom of kids sing it in another country. They said, say J names from the Bible. And it was like 20 kids. I said, Lord, I didn't even know there was that many J names in the Bible. Job, John. Oh, look. Hey there, little baby deer. Oh, it's just a little one. I'm so loud. I can't believe I didn't run it off. So cute. There you go. Oh, there's another one. I wonder if that's those three that was at the driveway. They're small too. Those are babies. Where's the mama? There's a mama somewhere. Or a Diddy or somebody. They're tiny, y'all. They're like the size of little dogs. Taller, but where's the mama? I know y'all can't see, sorry. Now I feel bad for him. I don't see no other damn. Let me zoom out. I don't see no mama. There's one right there. And then one behind that fence post. Oh, I hope their mama's okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna watch them and try to be quiet. I wanna go make me a hot apple cider. I'm gonna try to stay up for a little while till 7 or 8. I'll get to where I can stay up a little later. Just right now, I'm just trying to keep my favorite schedule. I don't know what it is about waking up at 2, 3 in the morning, but I love it. And like I said this morning, I went for a drive. Y'all, I think those deer are on their own. I still don't see no mama. At least they're staying close together and they're aware. Every time they hear my voice, they look up over here, so they're not stupid. They're on guard. But they are little. They're less than a year old. Maybe a year old. They're tiny. I didn't even know they can birth 2 deer at one time. Can they birth 2 deer at one time? How did that happen? Can whitetails birth multiple babies, multiple deer? Yes. It's rare for them to have more than 3. They usually just, their first year, does usually give birth to 1 fawn. Twins or triplet. Older does typically give birth to twins and sometimes triplets. Quadruplet fawns are very rare, and quintuplet pregnancies are even rarer. Sorry, I'm all shaky. I don't see nobody else unless their dad or, I don't know. Does the mama usually stay back like that? I thought the mama would be grazing right near them. Every time I've seen them, like mother and does, mother and little does, they've been right by the mama. Yeah. They stay together. That's what I thought. Damn. That's sad. Fawns and their mothers form a family group and stay together. This is a crucial time for the fawns to gain strength and experience. They're walking off into the woods straight ahead. I wonder if it's the same deer that was in the driveway coming in, because it was 3 of them. So if it was them, it's probably them. But the ones that were in the driveway a while ago look bigger, but they did take off in that direction. Just, I don't know, it is like a quarter of a mile though. So in the fall and the winter, they actually stay together. The first few months, fawns spend most of their time away from their mothers to protect themselves from predators. Okay, it says bucks usually leave the family group earlier than does do, often by the time they are about 1 year old. Female fawns usually stay with their mothers for 2 years. I don't know what these babies want. Look. You see them? There's one right there. And another one right there. I don't see the mama though. They're grazing. So it says, after the female deer, doe, gives birth to 1 or 2 fawns and nurses them, she leads them into secluded habitat within her family home range. It's probably what she's doing. It's probably the same ones, the 3 that was in the driveway. Twin fawns can be separated by up to 200 feet. The doe then leaves them alone for an extended period of times. This is probably to get them acclimated with the terrain, get them acclimated with the elements, being on their own, teach them. So the fawns are usually weaned within 2 to 3 months. In early autumn, a fawn's spotted coat is replaced by the gray-brown winter coat of an adult deer. Female fawns usually stay with their mothers for 2 years. Young bucks leave after a year. I guess I was a young buck then, because I damn was out the house quick. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Dun, 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 dun. Studies throughout the southeastern U.S. have recorded fawn survival in the range of 14 to 43%, with the majority of mortalities resulting from coyotes. 14 to 43%, that's a huge gap. We ain't got no better number than that. And that's really sad. That means that not even half of them survive after birth. I mean, and not to mention all the damn overpopulation of damn people moving into the damn sticks and taking up land and pushing the deer out into the damn roads. Interesting. And they're still over there grazing. Let's go make this drink. I'll show y'all what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make something special. Oh, if I can get my fat ass down. I gotta show you my cheesecake thing. Apple, cinnamon, cream cheese. It's so good. Oh, let's see if this tastes like I think it's going to taste. I'm usually a good judge about stuff. I've bartended since I was young. Young. They used to call me up and be like, hey, we'll let you drink if you come over here and mix drinks all night. I said, I'm on the way. I will. I don't know what it was. I was just good at it early on. You know, my mom used to drink Kahlua, and she would drink White Russians. Not often. But, you know, Christmas, special event, she'd have a White Russian, some Kahlua. The deers are gone. I bet that's what that mama was doing, because the horses are over here, so she knows that they can't get over there to, like, hurt her babies. She was probably letting them graze. Let's see if this tastes good. Why is that so good? That's crazy. The Cuervo and the apples go well together. I don't know why, and it's good. Like, I warmed it up like a hot toddy. It's good. It kind of tastes like, what do they usually put in apple cider? What liquor goes in apple cider? Bourbon, Fireball, spiced rum, vodka. Yeah, tequila is the main liquor that can go in an apple cider cocktail, but you can also add other liquors like orange, triple sec, or bourbon. Blanco tequila works best in apple cider margaritas, but you can also use I can't never say it. It's the R one. Huh. So this is technically an apple cider tequila smash. Cheers. Merry Christmas. This is me celebrating Christmas. Seriously. Look at the leaves. It's already fall, bitch. It's already fall. The leaves are falling. It's fall. This is my winter. We're going somewhere else where it's warm. Very, very soon. Very, very soon. Because I can't do this weather. It's killing me. Already. I'm already so bored out my mind. Obviously. I can't do it. I wonder what the weather in Savannah is this time of year. I've never been. Let's see. That's actually about 3 hours closer for me. Oh, it's 75 right now. Shut the front door. 80s, 75 to 80s, and in the 60s at night. Maybe that'll be stop one. No, we need to stop in South Carolina and take our time. So, see, the reason that I'm going to do this is I'm going to take like maybe 2-3 months. Well, I don't know how long of a continuance I'll get. If I get a 2 or 3 month continuance, then I'll slowly make my way down. I'll stop city by city every day. You know what I mean? Because staying in one place for a long period of time is why I'm having these problems. First of all, just to be clear, people don't like van lifers. They don't like homeless people. Regardless if I'm a van lifer or a homeless person, I'm both. I choose to move into my car because I can't afford $2,000 rent. Did I think that I would be living in my car for 2 to 10 years? Absolutely not. But here we are with the economy steadily getting more expensive. Just to exist is like a few $100 a week. No matter what you're doing. So I'm going to slowly pace myself. If I got like a month continuance, we'll take 2 weeks to get down and 2 weeks to get back up, bitch. You know what I mean? Maybe I need, you know, I don't know why I stopped traveling. I mean, I guess we haven't. We kind of, I don't know. We've been to look for work. We've been to other states for work. It's always been work related. It wasn't like I was going for fun. And I'm not either now. I've already started filling out job applications all lower south in 3 different states. So we'll see what they say. I didn't have any luck when I was in Florida the first year. I mean, I got that job because I walked into a bar and asked if they were hiring, because that's how I'm used to getting hired. I don't think I've ever been hired over the internet. Ever. Ever. I've never, like, even when I do get callbacks, they're full of shit. That apple stuff is so good. Imagine a peach cobbler, but apple with cinnamon and sugar, and that cream cheese is nothing but cream cheese that I, like, you know, you let it set at, like, room temperature. And then I put, like, a cup of powdered sugar and mixed it up real, real good. So it's, like, not chunky. Like, it blended very well. That is the best icing I've ever made. I used half a block of cream cheese and about a cup of powdered sugar. Best cream cheese I've ever made. You're usually supposed to put milk or other stuff in it too. I didn't even do that. I said, I'm going to mix this shit up on high and get it to blend together, and it sure did. It sure did. Savannah, Georgia, Georgia. I would like to find some new state parks for sure. You know, a lot of these states, you guys, they don't allow overnight camping in your car. My favorite park in Jacksonville, Florida, they won't allow you to rent a camp spot and stay in your car overnight. You have to have a tent that's out on the ground in the elements. Or a camper, like a pull trailer, like an RV, an actual RV. They won't let you overnight in your car. It's really crazy. I mean, when you think about it, they're outlawing freedom. To tell people that they can't sleep in their car, like, that's their right. If they want to sleep in their damn car and that's the only place they got to sleep, how are you going to outlaw that? And you know what happens? People go to jail for it every day. For sleeping in their car. Kentucky's done it. North Carolina's done it. I do believe certain parts of Florida is like that. It's really screwed up. Did y'all know that y'all can... Oh. No. It said, the question was, what states can you camp for free? And this says, you can camp on most BLM land for up to 14 days. Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Idaho, Montana, Nevada. No, thank you. I'd rather drive off a cliff. Imagine what that land looks like and how many people's out there. I bet it's madness. I bet there's all kinds of people out there doing all kinds of shit. Savannah, na. I made it a little strong. I need to put this laundry up. I gotta take a shower. I want to be able to wake up in the morning and take off. I don't want to have to get up and go get in the shower first thing, you know. It's miserable when it starts getting cold. I mean, it's torture, ain't it? Getting out of the bed first thing in the morning. And getting up when it's the coldest part of the day, bitch. Okay, 2, 3 a.m. Oh, that's when it's at it's coldest. The sun comes up at 7 a.m. It's starting to come up a little bit earlier, and it's getting dark a lot earlier. I love that. I love when the sun comes up at like 6 a.m. It just makes me feel like invigorated. I don't know how to explain it. There's something about waking up early that I just love. But then by this time, I'm tired. Hey, Brandy. Yeah. I say, like, I like the hot, drinks and, like, the cobblers and, like, turkey season, eating turkey, Christmas ham. But on the day-to-day life basis, having to walk around in cold weather and live in it, it's miserable. It makes you ache, makes you depressed. It's not good for my mentality, I'll tell you that. I get, like, idled, and idle hands are the devil's playground. So, it's important to, stay busy. Oh, this place is cute. I found a park. Oh, wow. They got all kinds of stuff. It's an RV park, though. I don't know if they all these RV parks. I don't know what I'm eating for dinner. I guess I'll eat dinner later after I quit drinking. Damn it. Horseback riding, chickens. That looks more like North Carolina than closer to Florida. Jeez Louise, that's huge. Damn, that place is nice as fuck. This looks like a whole damn community. Creek Fire RV Resort. I mean, y'all should see the aerial photos. It looks like an RV park, but times 50. It's huge. It looks like Great Wolf Lodge with RVs. Like campfires, little tiny houses. It's gorgeous. It's in Georgia. I bet it's expensive as shit. You know how they take a little damn $100 room a night and turn it into $1,000 real quick. I am so cheap. When I went to the Keys, I stayed in a damn hostel by myself. I had never done it before. I actually didn't know it was a hostel until I got there because I didn't read the small print. But it worked out. I had the place to myself. It was awesome. And I saved like $600 a night. Not even exaggerating. I would definitely do that again. Hell, did I even have my build out last time? I don't think I did. I don't think I had my truck built out when I was in the Keys. I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't remember, dude. No, I didn't because that was before I moved to Jacksonville. I didn't have my bed and stuff in here. It was just a regular truck. And I stayed in the hostel. It was a fun trip. That was one of the funnest trips of my life. I went by myself and stayed for a while. It was fun. I go everywhere by myself. Why do I say that like I've been somewhere with somebody? And I never take pictures either, which is really sad when you think about it. Been to all these amazing places all over the United States, and hell, I went to Mexico 3 years ago. I don't even think I have a picture from that. Cancun. I don't even think I have a picture. Paid $500 for a freaking passport and a passport card. Had to pay to get it expedited. It was over $400. I think it was like $420. And then go to Mexico and don't even take any pictures. The water looked like shit. The resort was really nice, but the water, you couldn't even get in the water. There's this stuff called sargassum or something. It grows in the sea and it washes up on the banks and it'll burn you. And so they would have these tractors out there every morning getting that shit up out the ocean just so it looked more aesthetic, but they told us that we couldn't swim in the water. I'm sorry if you're homeless, for real, Keith. I've been looking for my friend. Where's my kill-a friend? I had a friend. Oh, who's that? Oh, Brandy. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Brandy. It's cold. It hurts to go outside. You know, like first thing in the morning when the sun's barely come up, you got to walk from the house to the car and your whole body hurts. It's rough. It's my least favorite thing to do in the morning is step out into the cold. Hell, I be waking up in the cold. What the hell am I talking about? I woke up this morning, it was freezing. I had to cut the damn truck on. That's another thing. It does become more expensive in the winter running your truck for heat. Abso-freaking-lutely. Like, abso-freaking-lutely. It gets so cold in certain areas. When it gets into the teens, yeah, we cutting the truck on, bitch, because I'm not dying from freaking hypothermia. What is hypothermia? Shut up. Yeah, it's when your body drops below 35 Celsius or 95 Fahrenheit. It happens when the body loses heat faster than it can produce it. Hypothermia can be caused by being in extreme cold temperatures for long periods of time, heavy exertion, not drinking enough fluids, not eating enough, being very old, very young. Yeah, it comes from being in the cold. Yeah, and then you can get frostbite and stuff. At what temperature and how long does it take to get frostbite? Below 5 degrees Fahrenheit to negative 15 degrees Celsius. In wind chills of negative 16, frostbite can occur on exposed skin within 30 minutes. Psh, I ain't never going nowhere that cold. Don't it get cold up there up north like that, though? Y'all brave up there with y'all damn 6 feet of snow in New York. I could never. Do y'all know I would lose my mind in the house for like 3 days. Oh, hell no. Pennsylvania, negative 42. Hell no. When was that? 1904. The average annual temperature is 47. So where is it? Michigan, I'm thinking of. Michigan weather. Yeah, it's already getting cold up there. It's 39. It's going to be 39 up there tonight. It doesn't tell me how low it gets in the winter. Their average snowfall in Michigan is 60 inches. Hell no. But it says in the Upper Peninsula receives 100 to 158 inches of snow annually. Never. You couldn't pay me to live there. I would, my depression, nope. Let's not and say that we did. I went to the Keys in December and was laying out on the beach. Ain't that crazy? In the middle of December. While people were damn Christmas shopping, I'm in the Keys by myself, laying on a beach, walking up and down Duval, renting bicycles. I was all over the place. I rent a bike for the day, went literally over the entire island. I did so much stuff. What else did I do? I don't remember. It was fun though. Oh, I went to Zachary Park. I love that park all the way at the back of the island. I love state parks. I don't know what it is. I think, you know, it reminds me of here. You know, for the past 20 years, I've been able to go to Hanging Rock State Park and just enjoy the day by myself. And I think that there's something about just being out in the wilderness and not really that many people around that's really nice, you know. I enjoy like the scenery and just the environment of being outdoors. I grew up camping. My mom and dad took me camping growing up. So they taught us young how to, you know, kind of live off the land or whatever. Survive if, you know, we need to. I can start a fire, you know. You wouldn't believe how many people don't know how to start a fire by scratch. I've dated guys and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Just let me, please. Like, it physically hurt to watch them try to start a fire. They didn't know what kindling was, baby. They thought they could just throw some logs on there and fire them bitches up. I mean, yeah, you know, I got this. Please go sit down. Before you set the house on fire, boy. Ain't that sad? I'm the fire starter, honey. You just don't understand. I don't need much. I can get it going real quick. I love a good fire. This is really good together. Tequila and apple cider. Who would have thunk it? They called it a what again? Apple cider mash? Apple cider tequila mash. And I think that you can make it. I made mine hot because it's cold outside. And this will warm me up. It's apple season, bitch. Apples and cinnamon. It's that time of year. It's that time of year. You walk into like Walmart and you can smell the apple and cinnamon candles and the pine needles. What's another good one for the holidays that I always smell? Oh, anything pumpkin this time of year. Like pumpkin spice everything. When I tell you that apple bake is so good that my back hurts. I didn't eat much of it. I guess that dough swole up in my damn stomach. I don't know. That's how I feel every time I eat. It feels like I'm just like... I mean, maybe I wasn't eating, but I feel like we were eating. I don't know. There's something going on. There's something going on coming off the Suboxone and your eating habits. Like... I don't know. It's like I've been a bottomless pit for 2 weeks. Well, a week. This past week. I don't know what I'm going to cook for dinner. Probably just some soup or something, like grilled cheese. Maybe like a grilled taco. I don't want to eat bread, so I use tortillas and I just put cheese in between them and then grill them like a quesadilla. I mean, I put sauce and stuff in there, not just cheese. My computer's not working. It's really good, but it's fulfilling. I don't know if it's the apple cider or what. Y'all, I got chunky. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my screensavers. I got chunky when I first got clean. God. My boobs were like huge. They were like D's, bitch. What were you doing? I got big. My whole face, like it washed out my face. Like my face didn't even have like definition because there was so much fat in my face. It was just serious. Oh yeah, I remember that. When I first bought this truck, I was going down the road and they were doing road construction and it was really windy. And there was this orange road sign that has these 4 legs that they are supposed to pivot out and set up. Well, one of the legs was not down and the damn thing blew over in the wind and it hit the front quarter panel of my truck and caused like $6,000 worth of damage. I had to go through the Department of Transportation to even figure out how to get the damn thing fixed. It took me like 3 months. I had to ride around with a brand new truck making a truck payment and my truck looking raggedy as hell. God, that was when I started getting big. I mean, you can still see how big my boobs were. Like, Jesus. I was getting up there. What was that? Probably like 160. I don't know. But y'all can't see the backside. Look at my arms, too. Look at them fucking arms. I got 50 pounds of arms and boobs on me. Like, God, it don't even look like me. It's just crazy. What the fuck was I doing in those pants? I was trying on clothes at the Tina bed, but I don't like it. What was I doing? That's crazy. I didn't even know these were on here. Let's see if I got some big ones. I want to see. There. That was after I lost like 30 pounds. And I was still, my face was still washed out. Let me go. Whatever. That was in South Carolina, I think. I don't freaking know. I don't remember nothing. Where the hell? I don't like those. That's a better angle. My little abs were starting to poke out because I had lost like 30 pounds. Anybody that's talking about hard drugs, you're going to be blocked because you're ignorant. My arms got so big. Fucking goat. Damn goat in the front seat of my truck. My brand new truck. Lord, the screenshots that are on here. I hope the FBI never gets my computer because God knows they're going to think I'm crazy. Oh my God. Oh, I remember when this was taken, and this was like the moment that I realized that I had to do something. It was so bad. It was so bad. I said, oh my God, who is that? It doesn't even look like me. Look at the fat on my arm right there. Look, my arm has fucking ripples, bitch. What is that? Look at the fucking ripples. I said, oh, hell no. I said, I got to do something. Your girl can't breathe. If you were wondering, I was feeding a giraffe. But yeah, it was chunky monk. Ooh. I told you I had track marks. This was after I had my 4th or 5th session of Pico Wave. The track marks were so bad on my arm, they were black, that I had to go and do essentially surgery. They had to hit me with a laser, bitch. Look at all them track marks. You should see the backs of my hands. Look at that. When I tell y'all that it was like lines of just blackness down my hands, look how good they look though. They look so good. The doctor didn't even know if it would work because it's made for tattoos, and it was this black tar that is trapped under my skin. And so he said, we can try it. It was $2,000. And I got multiple sessions. It came out good. I mean, I'm really proud of what they did. It came out well. God, I can't believe how big I got. I got so big. It's just crazy to look at it now. Like, I would just look like a whole nother person. It's just crazy. That was the bar that was below the gentleman's club. I didn't even know all this shit was on here. So they were asking $45,995 for the truck. And then I needed gap insurance and extended warranty. And he says, well, that's going to tack on like X amount of more $1,000. And I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not doing that. And then they were like, oh, they like called and they were like, hey, we can get you out the door for less than 40. And they were asking $45,995, and then an extended warranty, gap insurance, and all of that's going to tack on another $5. So at least. And I mean, shit, that would have pushed me over $53,000, and I got this truck for less than $39,000. If anybody needs help buying a car, call me. But I've done this 12, 15 times, so I kind of knew what I was getting myself into. Look at this resort. It's called the Cherry Tree Resort. It's pretty cool. There was 2 cabins up top. Let's see if I got a picture. Yeah, there's the other one. That one had like 3. It would sleep. There was a pull-out sofa that would sleep 2. There was a huge king-size bed upstairs. Let me see. Here it is. So there was a big bed up top, a lower bed on the bottom, and then an additional pull-out. It had an outdoor shower that was pretty cool. We did not shower out there. It was cold. I mean, they had bathrooms and stuff, but there was 2 houses. We got the biggest one. It had a huge fire pit. It's called the Cherry Tree Resort. It's in China Grove, North Carolina. It's a gorgeous place. It's really fun. I would recommend going there the spring or the fall. That's like the perfect weather. I mean, it was gorgeous. It was so much cool. It was so cool. They have like the tree houses up in the trees. It was fun. The little cabin on the inside was pretty. Me and my girlfriend went. Y'all ever get other people's pictures on your shit and you're like, how did that get on there? That is the last picture I have of us together. My mom, my grandma, and me. That's the last picture we ever took together. Before all of them died. My mom went first, then my grandmother, then my mama. Well, Papa went before Mama, but yeah. Oh, look. Where am I? Oh, that's right. Foster care. I was in foster care. That's where I was. There's the rest of the family. Well, half of them. My other brothers are missing as well. Look at me in the 90s. Hold on. I was in middle school right there. I was in 7th grade. Me and my grandma. What? I was going to... What school was I going to? I don't remember. I think I might have been going to Southern. That would have been 2 years before I busted that boy's head open and went to juvenile. So, and after I got in that fight in 8th grade, they put me on like a juvenile youth detention probation type of thing. Essentially, I had to wait for like a year and a half to go to court. So from like 13 and a half till, I don't know, maybe 14 and a half. It might have not been a year and a half. I don't know. I wish I could get these records so I could like timeline shit. Anyways, they sent me to Ben L. Smith because I was supposed to be going to Southern High School from Southern Middle School. But since I'd busted this boy's head open and he was seriously injured and I'd went to jail and then my parents got me out of jail, the state took me and placed me in another foster home. And I went to Ben L. Smith in Greensboro until I was sentenced to Samarkand Youth Development Center, if I am remembering correctly. Look at my little kitchen. I miss my kitchen. Y'all don't even understand how big this fucking house was. 4,800 square feet. I do miss my kitchen. It's about the only thing I miss in that house. Oh, my bathroom. I do miss my bathroom. I do miss my bathroom. Why do I always look like shit in all my pictures? Hey, look at that booty though. Your girl was getting thicker there. I was on heroin. I was shooting down $200-300 a day of heroin in there. When was that? 21. That was after I got clean. I was cleaning that picture. Maybe that's why I was getting thicker, because I was sober. Looks about right. That was the house that I lived in when we had the strip club. All right, I'm about to go. I guess I was just thicker. I see a slow progression from 2019 to 2021. I gained like 100 pounds, it looks like. And it's just crazy. $80, most definitely. My house in Charlotte. So after I got sober, I left my ex and got my own place in Charlotte on South End. I really liked being like next to everything, but rent was so expensive and it was annoying because the room wasn't that big because it was an older house. There was only one bathroom. It was cramped. Okay. It was just a lot. I did like the kitchen too. But it was a lot. I don't know. I honestly shouldn't have. I should have took time to just feel normal before I just started making big decisions. God, I got fat. Y'all, look at how thick I was. That's in Mexico. Look how thick my legs were. I can see the cellulite. Look at the cellulite bouncing off. Look at the light bouncing off the cellulite. Like, Jesus Louise. Oh my God, I was so drunk this night. Like, look at me. Oh my God. I was so drunk. Bitch, my mascara is running down my face. I can't even smile. What is that? I don't even remember taking that, but I was sunburnt and I look like a linebacker. I told you guys I carry my weight in my Look, I carry my weight, my upper body. But, you know, that's the great thing about working out is because now that's my favorite part of my body is my upper body. That's crazy. I never in a million years thought that just by working out that my upper body would become my favorite part of my body. And it absolutely has. Like, I'm just blown away at the results from just staying consistent and eating a better diet. And I don't even be doing, y'all, when's the last time we've been in the damn gym? I had a camel toe and everything. Lord have mercy. Why do I look like I'm over life? I look cute kind of, but like, I look like I am 50 sheets to the freaking wind. I got on heels. Oh, I love that bag. It was knockoff Gucci, but it looked like a real one. I don't even know what I had on, you know? Let me see here. Yo, these little carts. I guess I've been on my vape for a minute. Because there I am. Not a care in the world. With a drink in hand. My feet in the pool. We was laying in the water. They had chairs in the water. That was crawfish. I remember. They had plates of crawfish. You could go over there and get it. It was like little crawfish with mixed vegetables. I ain't eating that. I don't do sea urchin. The inside, this is the Hilton in Cancun. The inside was gorgeous. God, you know what was going on? I know exactly what was going on. We argued the whole fucking trip. That relationship was so fucking done. I should have never even went. I knew before I even left that it was probably a bad idea to go. But, you know, sometimes you just be on the highway and you just be driving right past them fucking red flags, you know? So, then there's that. I remember we were about to board the shuttle right here. I was about to board the shuttle to get back home to take the plane. They were going to take us to the airport in Cancun on a shuttle bus. I remember I was so hungover. I actually don't look half bad there. I'm actually proud of myself. I mean, I still look like a lard. But I had to take a double shot of tequila and drink a pina colada before I could even get on the damn shuttle bus. I was so hungover. That's sad. You know you had a good time by your damn self. Look at how chunky I was. Look at them big old damn D boobs. Look at the fat dragging on my face. It made me look older in my opinion. Having that weight on me. Look at my arms. That damn eyeball looks like a tire now. It looks like a tire. Not a damn crystal ball, bitch. I ate at that Guy Fieri's American Kitchen Bar. It was not that great. It's overrated. It was in, I think, Cancun. It was disgusting. It wasn't that great. It was a beautiful place. I mean, beautiful resort. They took so good care of you there. But me personally, if I had to do it over again, I would go to Mexico City and stay in either an Airbnb or a hostel or something there. I wouldn't go to a resort again. I think that I would have had a lot more fun if I could have been out and about in the city. You know, I can't do that by myself, though, and that's the sad thing. Like, that, it's not safe for me to go down there. So, that kind of sucks. This is that stuff that was all over the beach. It's called Surgasm, and it burns your skin. You can't touch it. They would be tractors out there. You see them workers out there getting that stuff up? See the rakes? And, like, the caution flag. Hello. God, look, even from behind. I did not realize. On that trip, I felt like I was like 150 pounds. Bitch, he was pushing 170 right there. Every bit. I really hate that I'm not good with angles. But I got him to get it from the back because I knew how big I was. And I still look big. And I guess I was working at some point because I was dancing on the side. So, I mean, it makes sense. I feel like that was when the clubs opened back up, but I was also working construction at that time. So that didn't help too, that schedule and eating like that. Yeah, I guess I was because there's another one. I mean, the boobs look good. Dirty ass mirror. Strip clubs are so nasty, y'all. Look how cute I look, and then look at this dirty ass mirror. It's disgusting. Like, what the frick? I look so cute, and then the mirror is disgusting. I mean, it wasn't bad. It's just, I look better fit, in my opinion. I feel better fit. See, I just look washed out with the blonde hair. I don't feel like myself with it anymore. And my hair naturally does that. I mean, it's kind of crazy that I have a natural ombre. I don't think that I ever paid attention to my hair color when I was a kid or whatever. And I really thought that it was darker than this, but you can see the blonde in it. I mean, am I tripping? Or have I been paying for color that I didn't need for 10 years? Seriously. Because I absolutely love my color. He's probably drunk. God, look how big of a hoe I used to be. Look at my fucking... I got everything hanging. Y'all, that's a skirt, and it's tiny, and it is, like, jacked up. I don't know what I'm talking about. Probably stop trying to smoke cigarettes. It says, gotta stop baking. It's ridiculous. Where was I going? I was not at work. The only time I dressed like that used to be at work. Well, that's a lie. I think we all kind of dressed like that at one point. Maybe. Most of us. Everywhere I went, my tits was out, girl. My tits was out. Jesus Christ. Do I even have an old video with me dressed at any of them? Am I dressed? Hell no. Oh, yeah, that was my favorite. This is really when I got the biggest. I mean, I had like 4 rolls. I still can't believe it. It's ridiculous. Look how much money I made that night. I made bank that night. It's so crazy how when you don't respect yourself, they respect you. But if you respect yourself, nobody respects you. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I'll never get over how, like, I look like shit. I'm fat as fuck. My nails look like shit. I stopped counting like 5 minutes ago. That was real money. That was in 2021 when they opened the clubs back up after we'd been shut down for a year. I was working at the Gold Club, and I made, I don't even know, over $1,000 in like 20 minutes. That's real money. That's stripping money. That's what stripping is supposed to be about. Not going to work and setting for 40 damn hours and only making $150 for the entire week. Unless you're sucking. Or you know what? Like, I don't know. I really regret. And you know, they tell you, the old heads, when you're a new head, tell you, save your money. You better invest it because you'll never make money like this again. Absolutely. Absolutely. People ain't got money like that. I remember the 2008 recession. And economically, that hit us hard in the strip clubs. I was working at Christie's Cabaret back then when it was open and big on the inside. It's in Greensboro, the Piedmont. It's a gentleman's club. Well, it used to be the nicest club. It's not anymore. It's a shithole now. But the 2008 recession hit us hard, and then COVID hit us super hard. Hey, I'm half clothed there. Yay. I do miss that belt buckle. I want another one of these. It has my last name on it. It said Clark. And it broke. So cute. That's adorable. See, I've been wearing bell bottoms since 2020, bitch. My whole country girl aesthetic that everybody stole. My white whimsical cowboy boots and lace. Makes me so mad. Especially when I be like seeing rappers with my style on. I'm like, wait a minute, bitch. Just because you from Texas don't mean you grew up like that. They make it like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce. Like, they're from Texas, so that's why they wear the cowboy hats and the boots and stuff. But, bitch, you ain't never damn roped no cattle. You ain't never had to milk a cow. You ain't never had to bundle no damn hay. BFF. But they do it because it's the aesthetic. But it's made it cool now, so I guess I don't look like a complete loser when I have on boots anymore or a hat. It could be worse. Well, I'm about to go make me another hot toddy and hop in the shower. We might get ready for bed together later. Honestly, I'm starting to dread nighttime because it's hard to sleep and it causes me anxiety and I get the scaries at night. You know what I'm talking about? I keep talking about this. It's a huge thing. They call it the Sunday scaries. It's where you get like depression at night, like just kind of stressed about the following week, or like you just get a little bit of gloom and you get kind of dark. And I've been that. I remember when I was a kid telling my mom that I just found out that this was even a thing. I remember when I was a kid, it would be like Sunday night, Saturday night, and I would just get depressed. And I remember telling my mom, like, I just feel really bad at night, you know? So, I don't know. It's just crazy that I heard that, and it's like a whole thing. I'm glad I'm not, well, I mean, I feel bad for anybody that gets it, but, like, I'm glad I'm not crazy. And, you know, today has been, like, rainy and gloomy and cold, and it just makes it worse, you know? We need some newer weather, for sure. Maybe we'll talk before bed, maybe not. I don't know. It depends on how bad I'm sweating and how bad I'm hurting. I need to eat something. I'll be hungry. You know, maybe if I damn eat a gummy, I'll feel better. They do help. Here's the thing. I would highly recommend doing a medicinal gummy over melatonin or Tylenol PM at night, because anything with an antihistamine or whatever the frick it's called, y'all know what it is. Anything like melatonin and all that other stuff, like Tylenol, it causes your joints and body to ache and your sweats to be worse. It causes RLS to be worse. So actually, in my opinion, something that doesn't have all of that medication in it is probably better. Now, what the hell is in this? In 30 years, when I got cancer, I'll let you know. Because God knows I've been eating these things since they were even a thing, honey. I used to have friends that made these back in 2004. They made all kinds of shit back then. The good shit. I just took the tiniest little piece right there, the little corner. It was like a little corner like that. I just eat a quarter at a time. And sometimes I'll break one of these big ones down into 6 pieces. I'll cut it in half and then cut it in little blocks that are about that size right there. And 6 times 2 would be 12. So that's almost 2 weeks if I need to sleep at night or something. I do want to get to the point that I'm not vaping, that I'm not taking these. But I think that here's the thing about addiction. Coming off Suboxone is a lot harder than coming off of tobacco in this. And it's been 2 weeks. And honestly, when I got out of jail, I was so overstimulated that if I didn't smoke something, I might have went and bought dope. So we're going to smoke cigarettes until we don't have crazy thoughts. How about that? And I've only had 2 of those thoughts. One was a nightmare. I told you guys I had a dream that I found Suboxone in my sleep or something and took a piece of fucking Suboxone. I woke up and I searched this fucking truck for a package. I said, if I really took something, there's a package. There's a package. Because in my dream, I had a package. There wasn't no package in here. I'd cleaned this truck out and I took that medicine and got rid of it so that I didn't have to have the temptation of hurting in the morning and risk take the medication. I don't think that it's smart to try to quit multiple substances in a short period of time, especially if you are like me and you've been a smoker your entire life. People act like this is a fucking joke when I say this, but just envision 2 adults smoking 2 packs of cigarettes every day, living in an RV with an infant. That was my life. When they brought me home from the hospital, I started smoking cigarettes. We now know that secondhand smoke is worse than firsthand smoke. Fun fact, if you're smoking around your children, you're going to cause them to have issues later in life. Real talk. Please ventilate that bitch and stop smoking in the house. Your children shouldn't have to suffer. You know? That's why I ended up on cigarettes at 15, 14. I think I started stealing them when I was like maybe 10, 12, 14. I don't remember. I know by the time I started working a full-time job, I had a pack of cigarettes at all times. At all times. Newport 100s. Be chain smoking like a motherfucker on my lunch break from Sonic. Yep. But if you've been smoking as long as I have, you know, that's over 15 years, Ma. Just to be clear. Closer to 20. Oh, it is. It's over 20. And that's not including my parents smoking and feeding me full of damn secondhand smoke my whole life. That's just the years that I personally lit them and smoked them. The vape is just as bad, if not worse, in my opinion. But baby steps. I wouldn't recommend coming off of marijuana, Suboxone, and cigarettes all at the same time. You might actually snap and murder a motherfucker if you're anything like me. We have to take our time with shit around here, okay? Because one bad mood could mean it's all over. It's all over. And it depends on when that mood hits, too. If it's ovulating season, bitch, that's going to be different than Mother Nature's season. It depends on the week of the month. Oh, God, that's so true, though. It's so true. Yeah, I would recommend, if you're trying to, like, quit multiple substances, to start with the hardest one. And then after that, bitch, it's going to be easy breezy lemon squeezy. You off Suboxone, and then boom, you can quit smoking marijuana. And then boom, you can quit smoking a vape. That's how easy. But you need to give yourself a couple months in between everything. Don't go quitting methadone and Xanax at the same fucking time. You'll die. You gotta come up with a game plan and quit slowly and take your time and focus on your physical well-being. That's the problem. That's why people aren't healing. They don't even have time to fucking think before they kick them out of fucking rehab. Ain't it sad? All right, I'm going. I'm gonna shut up. The liquor's hitting. No, I wish it was. The liquor ain't hitting unless I'm on the floor. Asleep for realsies. Ruff! Come here. No, I want to pet a dog. Come on. Hey there, buddy. Hi. He's the best squirrel dog you ever saw in your life. I will never quit marijuana. I kind of feel that in a way. Look at how dry my hands look, you guys. They just look so dry. It's this weather. What is it, Spark? He's a good boy. He's an old boy. He's over 10 years old, y'all. In human years. How many is that in dog years? I think it's 11, right? Every 1 year, or is it 7? Every 1 to 7? If he sees an animal, he'll be off this porch so quick. He'll jump. Like he will turn into a squirrel dog so quick. I guess I'll get him going. I know. He's getting so old, he's going gray. He's a good boy. All right. I know, ain't he? His breath smells like shit, though. I ain't never lied. His breath, yo, he be riding in the truck. I'm like, God, gotta roll the windows down, bitch. them little crusty dogs, y'all know their breath. It sounds like he need. It smells like he needs to go to the. I'm sorry. He knows I'm talking about him. See how smart he is? He said, "Bitch, you better shut up. Your teeth ain't perfect." His breath smells like he needs to go to the vet. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is about them little dogs, but their little mouths. I don't know. All I know is I've been around big dogs and they breath don't smell like that. It's something about them little dogs. Shih Tzus. Remember those 2 Shih Tzus that I used to watch? Yeah. They would lick me and I'd be like, oh, I gotta go wash my arms because it would stink so bad. I ain't never been around no little dogs like that. I had a English bulldog growing up. I mean, he was kind of little, but he really won't. He was, he's a meathead. Come on. Okay. All right, you guys. We might catch up before I go to bed. I got to take a shower and find something to eat and get my life together. We'll talk in a little while. I hope y'all don't get the Sunday scaries like I've got. Y'all be safe out there and pray for me because God knows I need it. And I'm praying for you guys.